Hello, sports fans. How you guys doing today? I am doing a quick little weekly video, and I thought I just got a package earlier today that I thought I'd open, and I'd go over a bunch of the things that I'm currently doing. This is going to be a little short, quick little one. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and let's just kind of dive right in. So next week, I am headed down to spring training with the Colorado Rockies. And I am hopefully going to go get some autographs from the boys. So I thought I would talk a little bit, as you see what's in front of me, a little snippet of it, what I do, why I get the cards that I get, and go from there. A lot of people ask me, do you sell the stuff that you get from the Rockies? I have not sold anything I've ever been signed by any Colorado Rockies player ever. And I don't really know if I ever will. That's a lie. I probably will. There are some things that I've gotten that are kind of duplicates that I would, I don't need all of them. I don't need 9 million autographs from the Colorado Rockies. So I may start selling some of them. But for the most part, I do this as a personal collection. I really, really enjoy collecting Colorado Rockies cards and collecting autographs from those players. And so I have a few things that I'm really excited to bring down to the Rockies spring training in a couple weeks, or next week. I have 3 jerseys that I'm gonna bring down. 2 of them are game-used Brenton Doyle jerseys from last year. If you followed me at all and you know anything about me and my fandom of the Colorado Rockies, Brenton Doyle is my guy. I think that he is the most underrated player in Major League Baseball, 2-time Gold Glover. He is, a person that you could build a team around. Just because he plays for the Rockies, he is just really unknown from a lot of people's perspectives. I think if you know baseball, you kind of know who Brenton Doyle is, but if you're just a casual fan, it's very unlikely that you know who he is. And this jersey right here, this is my favorite. This is the one I'm really, hopefully, excited to get signed. This is his game-used jersey that he wore during his Player of the Month last year. He won Player of the Month, I think it was in August, and this is the City Connect jersey that he wore during that stretch. I absolutely love this jersey. I'm a huge City Connect fan. I have a bunch of those jerseys myself, and so I'm a big fan of these. I will hopefully get this signed by Brenton, and then I will be probably framing this. I'll probably do a couple cards and do something cool with it. But yeah, so I have 2 of those, and then the last one that I have, if you've watched a couple of the videos, I'm a big Jeff Criswell fan. So this is one of Jeff Criswell's game issued jerseys. So he wore this when he was sitting on the bench or out in the bullpen. And so he didn't actually wear this during the game. I have asked Jeff, there are not a lot of his game-used jerseys out there. So if you have or know where you can get a game-used Jeff Criswell jersey, let me know because I will buy it off of you. So I'm going to bring these down to spring training and hopefully get them signed, which would be super cool. I have, as you see here, I have a bunch of cards that I got coming in on top of all the cards that I have, and I want to actually look to see if I have one of them. But let's use Hunter. So I have been a big fan, or I've been trying to figure out a collection or something that I'd like to do with Rockies players. I think that I'm gonna try to complete a rainbow of one of the Rockies players and get all of that versions of them signed, and then I'd create a cool collage of that. I'm not sure who I'm gonna do. I need to find a good superfractor from one of them in order to do that, and so I'm on the lookout. I'm thinking it'll be one of the bigger players that is pretty consistent in signing. Rymack, Brenton, Nojo, all really, really consistent in signing for players. So, or for fans, they go to the little area almost every game and sign for fans. So I'm thinking of doing one of their rainbows in getting signatures. I have a decent amount from all of them already, so I may look to see if I've got, something that I could start with. But we'll figure it out from there. But there are a few of them in here. But so this whole process I've been going through and getting all these players cards. A lot of these are leftovers, to be fair, from Rockies Fest. And these will be the cards that I use to get signed by the players for the whole season. So hopefully I'll not have to go back and get more cards. I've put a bunch of them away, but I've got, as you see, I've got a bunch of Nolan Jones's cards here. Some cool stuff that I've been looking at. I've got a couple of Nolan's one of ones, one of one, one of one. This is negative of 0. Super Fractor right here. So I've got a few of Nolan's really good cards. This card is actually hopefully going to be going to Nolan. He collects his Super Fractors, so I bought him one before. I will hopefully be giving this one to him when I see him for spring training. But so I really liked throughout this process looking at the different variants of cards. And I found, here's another Nolan one of one. I found out that I'm a really big fan of the of 99s. Most of 99s are green. There are some versions of the cards that aren't green, but most of the of 99s are greens. And this was kind of the first one that I saw that I really loved. It is Hunter Goodman's Bowman rookie, and it's of 99, and it's color matched with the City Connect jersey, which I think is just sick. And so I've just kind of been on the lookout for a bunch of the of 99s, and I don't know if I have any. I may look and maybe look through all the autographs that I have. But the blue with the green is going to be really, really cool. I know I have it somewhere. I have a Paul Skeens of 99 Bowman first, and it's signed in blue, and it just looks really, really good. The contrast between the blue and the green, they match each other really well. And so I have really started to look for, if I'm getting a player's card, I try to get their of 99 card to get signed. And I will, hopefully create something really cool. There are a couple little things I've thought about doing, if not to sell, but for myself. One of them is I'd really like to create a frame that is, it's like an open concept, and I do it of Coors Field, and I could put a card in the position of each player. So you got 3 outfield positions, you got the 4 infield positions, pitcher, catcher, and then DH. And I'd love to just kind of create, I've talked to a couple people, framing shops, about doing this custom. It costs a lot of money, which is why I haven't really done it, but it'd be really cool to have something, up on my wall, and you could take the card out, you could put someone else's card up, and you can have kind of like the today's lineup. The inspiration that I have for this is actually from the New York Mets. At Citi Field, if you've ever been to Citi Field, they have the day's lineup in baseball cards up on the first base side of when you enter. I think it's like when you go up the Jackie Robinson entrance and you go to the right, it's up above a bunch of the concessions, and it's super, super cool. And so that's kind of the reason that I thought about that. I thought it would be a really interesting thing to do. Maybe I'll get there eventually, but it's in the works. The problem is I've looked at trying to do it with just, if you can just do it with like top loaders. But most of the people that I've talked to say you really need to do it with something a little thicker. And so that would be with a slab. But then there's the consistency with all the slabs, with different slabs. And so I'm kind of figuring it out how I want to do it. But I think that would be a really cool thing to do. And so, I'm going to come back hopefully from spring training with, a decent amount of these signed, and I'll go through it. I got a bunch at Rockies Fest, which was great. And so, that is going to be what I'm going to be doing over the next week. These right here are all kind of the leftover cards that I have. So I try to get two cards per player, 2 really good cards. I to be honest, I'm a little bougie, so I do not really do base cards. I probably have, for example, these are 2 Sean Sullivan base cards. I probably in here have, a Sean Sullivan. I might as well just open one of these and see what we get, just to go through it. So I will go through all these cards. I will get all these cards prepped, and then they will all go into a book and will be put out, and it'll be great. Kyle Freeland. This is we got Kyle Freeland's card. This is Kyle Freeland's rookie of 50, I think. Yep, 50, rookie of 50, Kyle Freeland. So as I bring this up, right, I only have the base cards right now of Kyle. I'm starting to get some of the nicer versions of the cards. I'll prep all these, and then once I get, 2, if there's probably another one in here, I've got 2. These cards then go into the extra plant, so if I can get an extra one, I will, but it's not something I'm really worked up. A player like Kyle Freeland, who's a pitcher, I will probably get on my team signed ball. If you've watched a couple of my videos, I have started a team signed ball from the Colorado Rockies. I did it at Rockies Fest. I got Bud Black already, which I'm super stoked on, and I'm going to hopefully fill that out with as many Colorado Rockies from this year as I possibly can. I think I've got like 16 or 17 on there already, so I've gotten a pretty good start, but we're going to hopefully do more. So that is what I'm doing with the Colorado Rockies, and I have all these cards in front of me. There's, probably a couple dozen. Going to get them all prepped, get ready, going to put them in my little book, which is... Gonna put them in my little book, get them all ready for spring training. So moving on, I got this package, and I'm like 95% sure I know what this is, and it's a little tease for something that I'm gonna be getting tomorrow, and that's gonna be on the slab. We're gonna go over this on the Slabs on Sunday, but I thought I'd just open this while I'm here and give a little preview for it. So hopefully I'm right, and this is what I think it is, and it is. It's exactly what I thought it was. So this is Four Nations. If you watch a couple of our videos or you're familiar with what's been going on in hockey, Four Nations just happened, and the United States lost to Canada in the finals. I'm a huge Chris Kreider fan, and I had gone out and purchased Chris Kreider's game-used jersey. Unfortunately, the jersey that I got, he didn't wear in the game, so it fell through and I wasn't able to get it. To be honest, I wasn't willing to pay the amount that I was going to pay for a game-used for a glorified, authentic jersey, so I decided not to get it. But I did get this. This is the puck that Chris Kreider scored against Sweden. He scored the goal for the United States. He scored it within like the first minute or two. And so this is the puck that he used. I'm looking out for some sort of Chris Kreider signed Four Nations jersey or something along the lines. I may just buy a Chris Kreider Four Nations jersey, and I will get it framed, and this puck will go into that frame. It's something, as I said, I'm a huge Chris Kreider fan. He's my favorite player in the NHL, and he's been my favorite player on the Rangers for the last 10 plus years. As my puppy comes in here and needs to play with her ball, yes, okay, all right, go get it. And so I will do that, and I am getting tomorrow. It's going to be pretty cool. I am going to be getting the game used jersey that I did get from the Four Nations. I think that gets here tomorrow. It may be something else. But regardless, when I get that, I will be doing a video, and it will be on the Slabs on Sunday. So thank you guys for joining us for this quick little video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about kind of what I look for and why I collect the cards that I collect for the Rockies, please feel free to comment. Let me know if there's some content or something that you guys would like to see from me. But if not, thank you so much for joining us for this quick little video, and we will see you on Sunday. It's going to be a slightly different time than normally because I've got something going on Sunday night. But David and I will be together Sunday night for Slabs on Sunday. Join us then. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And as my dog needs attention, I'm going to go give it to her. So I will talk to you guys later, and peace out, sports fans.